Okay, now we have identifiers. So what is an identifier? An identifier is basically used as the key attribute. So it is an attribute or a combination of attributes. So it can be an attribute or a combination of attributes. Okay, at times we may have more than one attribute assigned together as an identifier or a key. Okay, but this attribute, identifier attribute, okay, serves as a key that uniquely identifies individual instances of an entity type. Okay, the simple example that I always use is student entity type. Okay, each and every one of you is an instance. Okay, if your class have 30 members, that means there are 30 entity instances under student entity type. Bear in mind that every single student instance must be assigned a unique identifier. You can simply use your own student ID. Every student is assigned a unique student ID that cannot be duplicated. So your student ID will remain with you forever. There will be no other students in the future, or even the students in the past that might be assigned the same student ID as yours. Alright, so the identifier can be divided into two. Okay, simple key and composite key. Okay, that will be explained in the next slide. Okay, the characteristics of identifiers. Number one is that it will not change in value. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, your student ID is a data value, okay, for student ID field or attribute. Okay, once it has been assigned to you, it will not change forever. It will be assigned to you permanently. And since student ID is the identifier or the key, then it must not contain a null value. If you leave the attribute blank for an instance, okay, so you have Ali, for example, and you have his name without the ID, then the DBMS will give you a warning message that the ID must be given, okay, besides other attributes like name, gender, date of birth, and so on and so forth. And when you draw the ER model or entity relationship diagram or model, the key, or I can say that the primary key must be underlined. Okay, you may see it in the next slides. Okay, this one. Okay, simple key is simply the primary key composed of only a single attribute. Okay, this is the example. Cause is an entity type, and the attribute assigned as the primary key for cause entity type is cause code. Okay, there's only one attribute assigned as the primary key, so that's why it is a simple key, because it has only one or single attribute assigned as the primary key or identifier. Now we move to the next slide. Composite key, okay, comprises more than one attribute. Okay, there are perhaps two attributes. In this example, we have teacher ID and student ID are assigned together as the primary key attributes for this entity type consultation. Okay, when consultation entity type has teacher ID and student ID assigned together as the primary key, then this combination of two attributes are considered as a composite key. Okay, now we have foreign key that will be explained in a short while. Thank you.